So, a few weeks ago, scrolling through my For You page and came across a video of a military veteran who was talking about how we can still, we being liberals, I don't know how else to say that, liberals, it's so divisive these days, how we can still proudly fly American flags. And I'm going to tell you why we cannot. It's because the right has weaponized it against us. They are patriots of this country, and they want the flag to stand for our freedoms, which means that they're free to be racist bigots.
Oh my God, look at that whale!
These communists are all cowards.
And we are back. Happy Sunday. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing weekend. A lot of crazy things going on. The Joe Rogan controversy, he just came out with an apology video yesterday, I think. So he bent the knee to the woke mob. However, the trucker convoy, the Freedom Convoy in Canada is holding strong. So it's hard to tell if we're winning or losing. However, things are as crazy as ever, as you will see in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
The truest words you're ever going to hear in your life. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming back. And by what I meant by it's hard to tell if we're winning or losing, what I mean is freedom. It's hard to tell if freedom is winning or losing right now. Now, I'm leaning towards where freedom will be victorious. Like I said, however, Joe Rogan did come out, make an apology video. We've seen it time and time again. The second these sharks smell blood in the water, they just go harder and harder and harder. So unfortunately, Joe Rogan may have sealed his own fate. I don't know. We'll see where that goes. The Freedom Truckers in Canada, the trucker convoy, is holding strong. They're not backing down. So bravo. Big round of applause for the Freedom Convoy. And listen, if you're new to this channel, we're making a push to grow this community up to 10,000 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. You guys already know it. Smash that like button, light that comment section up, share this video out. And listen, I wasn't feeling that great today. I was feeling a little off. Wasn't going to make a video. However, you guys, when I just wanted to come on here, see if I could get a little laugh, and then you guys pull, if I'm feeling like garbage, you guys pull me right out of it with the comments and stuff. So I figure what better way to get out of this funk I'm feeling today. So thank you guys all for that. Also, we don't have any sponsors for today's video. If you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there's a PayPal link in the description box below. I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. There's a massive push for censorship happening right now, and it's hitting everybody. Nobody's exempt from this. All right, so if you place your attention on the screen briefly, and then we'll dive right into this nonsense. So the dictator of Canada, Prime Minister Blackface Trudeau himself, this is from 1/31/22, so this is from January 31st. We've seen so many tweets from politicians and celebrities just like this, and it's mind-numbing. I don't understand it. Let me read it. This morning, I tested positive for the China AIDS. I'm feeling fine, and I'll continue to work remotely this week following public health guidelines. This is the part that gets me. Everyone, please get vaccinated and boosted.
How about no?
But they never say why we should do it if we haven't done it yet. I'll just leave that there. Let's get into it. And also, imagine getting your medical advice from an evil, corrupt, despot dictator like Prime Minister Blackface. I mean, I don't know why anyone would listen to him. All right. I think this might be Prime Minister Blackface Trudeau's daughter. I don't know. Roll it.
If you support the truckers in Ottawa in any capacity, I'm going to assume that you are a fuck and that you support the fact that they assaulted workers at a fucking kitchen. I'm going to assume that you support them defacing Terry Fox's statue and pissing on a war memorial. I'm going to assume you don't respect a single fucking who isn't perfectly fit into your stupid little cis-het patriarchal white supremacist bullshit. I'm going to assume that you don't care whether disabled people live or die. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that I don't think you care if anybody who isn't you lives or dies, because people are going to die.
You need to shut the fuck up!
He's an angry elf.
He's very angry. This young fella is full of anger and rage, and I brought this up in the last video that we had about how these people are usually the most unhealthy looking in society. Just look like they never got a day of sun in their lives. Just angry, unhappy, unhealthy people. And this guy's clearly one of them that says if we support the Freedom Convoy, we're a racist, bigot, Nazi, whatever the nonsense is, then bought into all the propaganda that's being spewed on TV about all the stuff that these truckers have done. Now, have there been incidents that have happened there? Well, yeah, of course. But as a whole, if you compare that to the BLM peaceful protests of 2020, it's not really any comparison. So, young fella, relax. I don't know what to tell these people. I feel like they're completely lost, but we'll see. We've seen a switch up in the past few videos, so let's keep it moving, please. All right, this next one is strange to say the least. Roll the film, please.
My name's Elizabeth Kronk Warner, and I'm a racist. And I think that's an important place to start from. And I love his vision of a place where we can all acknowledge that, because we've all grown.
What the hell did you just say?
My name's Elizabeth Kronk Warner, and I'm a racist.
Say what?
My name's Elizabeth Kronk Warner, and I'm a racist. And I think that's an important place to start from. And I love his vision of a place where we can all acknowledge that, because we've all grown up and been socialized in the United States. And so we have racism implicit in all of our systems.
That's racism, man. I love to racism, bro.
Okay. Listen, it came straight from the source. I didn't say it. All right, let's keep it moving. The video is just not complete without a TikTok or clip with the Black Hoodie Gang. I wish I could say I'm shocked. Usually I see 3, 4, 5 of these a day. Now this one is going to have a lot going on, which we'll break down after the video, but I just, at some point, you know what? Roll the film, please.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
What do you mean by you people? This is ridiculous. Like, what is... It's not like AOC said. They're not in the grocery store stealing bread to feed their families. They're at Louis Vuitton stealing purses. And now it's strange that, like I said, every day, you know, on social media, on Twitter, whatever, whenever I'm looking for videos, I see 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe even more of these videos of the Black Hoodie Gang just going in and doing this stuff. Now, I'm just curious. I'm just wondering, why is it always the Black Hoodie Gang that is doing this? I never see any different color hoodie people with hoodies on. I don't see any people running in there with, you know, white hoodies. I don't see any hoodies. It's just the Black Hoodie Gang that I see going in there and doing this. So I I don't know, say what you will. That's just an observation, just an observation. And this video is great for several reasons. We actually see the real life Paul Blart in here. So let's play this ahead here. So if you look right, hang on. A bunch of animals. Oh, there he is. Let's bring that back a little bit. There he is. The real life Paul Blart mall cop. Actually, I think Paul Blart actually tried to stop people from doing this. So this mall cop security guy just stands there, just watching the whole thing. What's the point? This guy's getting paid money. Look, there he is. He's not doing a thing. He's not stopping them. He's not calling for help. He's not chasing them. He's not doing anything. I think he eventually took out his phone. I don't know if he's taking pictures or calls. He's just standing there watching. What's the point of paying someone a salary to do this? Now, another thing is this lady at the end just fed up with it. Listen to what she says.
Jamie. No.
She's effing animals. Effing animals. Yeah. Listen, I don't disagree. I don't know. This, let's keep it moving. All right, so now we're going to flip the script on what we just saw. Now, listen. The last video I did, we had a clip of the Black Hoodie Gang doing that, and someone said in the comments, and this isn't a poke at you or anything, but someone said, there are black conservatives out there that don't condone this, and that we don't steal, or something like that, that don't steal, that you don't have to say that. Trust me, I know. I mean, when I was growing up, when I was a little kid, before all this racism garbage was out there, 3 of my best buddies were black, you know, for 15 years of growing up in the neighborhood I grew up in. One of the rehabs I was in, my best, you know, a good buddy of mine there was a black guy from Tennessee. You know, a white dude from the Northeast and a black dude from Tennessee. You know, we got along with the best in the rehab and this, whatever. So trust me, I know. I know, I'm not, you can't take it too literally. So let's hear what this guy has to say. Roll the film, please.
All right. Joe Biden done already tricked y'all with Kamala Harris. That's how he got y'all to vote for him. See, when they want you to do stuff, they try to make it seem like they doing something for you. You getting a black woman in there to take over from the man that's retiring ain't doing nothing for me. Who's to say she's even qualified for the job? The only thing y'all throwing out there is first black. Who gives a damn? Who is the most qualified for the job? That's what we need to be focusing on instead of the first black. That's how they get y'all. Make you feel like you're doing something for you. You ain't doing nothing for you. They done tricked us with Kamala. Y'all went and voted.
Wait a minute. That's the smartest thing I've ever heard anyone say about anything.
Boom. This guy nailed it. He nailed it. He's not into the identity politics. He doesn't care if it's a first black or this black or whatever. He doesn't care. He says whoever's the most qualified for the job. That's the thing. You start looking at things through a racial lens and everything becomes race. I've never looked at anything through a racial lens. That's just not how I roll. And that's the majority of people in the world. It's these white liberal women and then, you know, a lot of other people. Well, not a lot, but anyway, it's kind of the atmosphere today is a lot different than it was back when I was growing up. None of this stuff even mattered. Identity politics, however, is destroying everything. This woke culture. Identity politics has brought us Rachel Levine, the Assistant Health Secretary of the United States, was chosen for one reason and one reason only, because the dude that dresses like a woman and very obese for the Assistant Health Secretary makes zero sense. But because it's the first trans assistant health secretary or whatever, that's identity politics at its finest. And it's destroying everything, moving right along. All right, guys, we're going to end it on this one today. Just kind of a quicker video than usual. I just want to come on, say hi to everybody, make sure y'all are doing okay. And like I said, I'm in a little funk and, You guys bring me out of that funk. I think a reason for it is obviously the state of the country and the world right now. It's frustrating. Watching Joe Rogan come out and make an apology video, it was sad. It was really sad. Also, being up in the Northeast in the winter's tough. It's been, freezing cold for the past however many weeks. Snow everywhere, and it's tough. It really is. It gets dark at 4:30 in the afternoon, and it's always cold and snowy, but we're going to get through it. We're going to get through all this nonsense. The winter ends, spring comes, all this nonsense. We're all going to get through it. We're going to get through it together. Speaking of identity politics, the king of identity politics right here. I said he picked Rachel Levine, assistant health secretary, morbidly obese man that dressed like a woman for the first trans thing. The transportation secretary, Pete Buttigieg, first gay transportation secretary, Pete Buttigieg. We all know Kamala Harris is first, whatever she is, the most unqualified person for the VP job. Identity politics. So, this is the king of identity politics. Imagine listening to a word that comes out of this fool's mouth. Roll the film, please.
I don't want to get going because I keep you here too long because you know all what what I've said, and you know what I've done, and you know what we're doing, and I know what you're doing. But let me close with this.
What did you just say?
I don't want to get going because I keep you here too long because you know all what what I've said, and you know what I've done, and you know what we're doing, and I know what you're doing.
What does any of that mean?
I don't want to get going because I keep you here too long because you know all what what I've said, and you know what I've done, and you know what we're doing, and I know what you're doing. But let me close with this.
Statement is quickly.
You are a fucking moron.
All right, that's a wrap, guys. We're going to leave it on this viral video clip that is infuriating a lot of people. It says, as our pre-primary students raise their voices, I'll play the clip in a second. You won't believe what they're saying. It's infuriating, I know. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me on a Sunday afternoon. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. And listen, guys, I know things are crazy out there. It's hard to keep up with all this stuff, but just make sure you're taking care of yourselves, taking care of each other. All right, till next time, love you guys. Peace. Check this out. Roll it.
Wait, whoa! What the f***?